Hi there and welcome to the Barbara Young channel and welcome to my Friday Sews. First of all, I'd just like to say thank you to Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room for creating the hashtag Friday Sews so that we can all come together on a Friday and let each other know what we've been doing, what we've been up to, a little bit of sewing, a little bit of life maybe. So what have I been doing? Well, I suppose the first question is what on earth am I doing underneath this table? Yeah. Well, actually, this table is my new sewing table that I've got. Might not look much, but it is my new sewing table. So let me just get out from underneath the table and I'll explain. So yes, this is my new sewing table. I bought a sewing table, or a table to use for my sewing. That doesn't sound very remarkable, it's just a table, but prior to this, I'd actually been using a Black & Decker workmate and those workbench things that you can get that, fold down and fold up. And I've been using that for, well, I suppose the best part of 10 years, or actually more than that, over a decade. I've been using that with a piece of wood on top to use as a table. And it just wasn't really right. Yes, it was stable and it did the job, but the surface that I had on top wasn't as big as this table, not quite. So it was limited space. I couldn't get my feet underneath it. It was such a pain in the backside to use. But I sort of persevered because I couldn't find a table. I'd spent actually a long time looking for a new table, but really most things I couldn't find. Secondhand shops, even online shops, and most things were like £150, £200 or more, and some of them had wooden legs that were so thin you'd put anything on top of the table, you'd expect it just to collapse. So I was like, I couldn't find anything that was really going to work for me. But, well, the other week I was looking in IKEA for something. It was actually the boxes for arranging my patterns and sorting them out. And I thought, why haven't I looked in here? So I had a look round and did a search and found this table, which actually I thought was really good. Now this table was £55 from IKEA, and that does sound like a lot, but compared to £150, £200, even over £300 in some cases I'd seen, £55 I thought was really very good. It's a steel framed, so all the underneath section is metal, so that makes it much more solid, with a really hard wooden, probably a sort of melamine type top, but it's a really hard one. It's almost like what you get in kitchen worktops, because this is meant to be, as far as the IKEA department that it was sort of shown to be for, was for kitchens, for a little kitchen table. It is a square table. I think it's 67 centimetres. Not sure what that is in old money. Let's get a tape measure and have a look. Sorry about the creaky stool I'm on. It is very creaky, but it does work. Yes, 67 centimetres, which is 26.5 inches in old money, and that's a square top. Being square makes it brilliant to use. So I've got a little bit more space to be able to put my sewing machine on and have my material when I'm working, which is brilliant. It's so much easier having a space that you can actually work on. And even better is being able to put my feet underneath and have my pedals underneath, because before I had to have my legs sort of off in one direction to be able to get to the foot pedal, because I couldn't have it directly underneath me. But now I can have my feet straight out and it's much, much easier, so much comfortable to have it set up like this. Having a proper work table, a proper sewing table is such a must, I think. It's one of those things that you don't think of until you get one and think, I really should have one of these. To me, it's a must. Having a proper, decent work surface to work on is really much more helpful, less likely to end up with crick neck or feeling a bit sort of back done in or something like that. So yeah, new sewing table. Hopefully, I know it won't make me a better sewer, but hopefully it'll make me feel a lot more comfortable when I am doing the sewing, which will ultimately, hopefully, make me a better sewist. I hope so. But there you go, new sewing table. Doesn't sound like much, but absolutely a God save. So what else has been happening? Well, I've been getting some materials together for recovering my ironing board, because my ironing board is absolutely threadbare. It's really, really flat. It's got no go in it at all. I mean, keep thinking the steam's escaping as I'm trying to press something, because it's that flat, really. So I need to recover that and get a bit more packing in underneath to make it a bit more useful, because it's not very good at the moment. So I've been collecting some materials for redoing that. Now, I'm not actually going to show you all the materials for that, because I will be doing a video on that. Hopefully get that to you next week sometime, but obviously if you've subscribed to my channel, you'll get a notification. So yeah, please do that and you'll know when that comes out. But anyway, I am planning to recover that ironing board. I will just show you the one item I've got. It's this foam stuff. This is what I'm planning to use as part of that one of the layers. It's a sort of foam layer that's meant to be sort of heat and fire retardant. I suppose I could test that and do a burn on it and see, but no, I'm not going to set fire to it. Honestly, I'm not. But yeah, that's one of the items I'm going to be using. The rest of them, if you want to see what I'm up to, I will be doing that for next week. Okay, so that'll be recovering my ironing board. So have I actually made anything this week? Well, yes, I have actually. I've had a go at the Kwik Sew 3870. That one, which is really quite a basic top. It's, if I can read it because I haven't got my glasses on. Pullover tunics have side hemline slits. View A has a boat neckline finished with bias cut binding and 3/4 length sleeves. B has round neckline with centre front slit finished with facing and short sleeves. Yeah, managed to get through that. Really ought to put my glasses on. Never mind. So yeah, I did view B with the slot on it, and it's come out really quite well. Now, on the pictures, you'll see that actually they're shown as being quite long because they are classed as a tunic. I didn't want it really quite that long. I wanted more of a t-shirt type thing. But yeah, so I've amended the pattern to be a little bit shorter. And you see, you've got that little slit front on there, which came out quite well. It was a bit dubious about that, especially the way the instructions said to do it, but actually once I'd done it, it seemed quite a sensible way. It's got a facing on there for that front bit and on the neckline. So one of the things I did do, because it says to notch on the inside like you should when you trying to take out a bit of the bulk on there, and I didn't put that many slots in, so I don't know if I can show this. It's sort of not that rounded, so I'd need to put more notches in to be able to make it rounded more, to be able to sit a little bit better. But it's come out quite nice. Sleeves, short sleeved one. Now I put a bit of bias tape on the sleeve rather than hemming it up. That's the way I wanted to hem it, with that bit of white bias, which makes it feel really nice, you know, on there. But it is literally just a basic, like a basic tunic or a basic tee. Another feature is that it's got a side slit, so that slits at the side. And again, I wanted to put something else on the bottom rather than just a basic hemming. So I put this bias tape on there. So that's hemmed that way. Other than that, it's really quite a simple little top, really. The material is actually a duvet cover. It's from a duvet set. I think I did mention a duvet set before, and when I was taking it apart, I thought actually this one side is really nice. It's a nice little print on there. So I decided to make this out of it, because it is actually 100% cotton. When I saw the label inside, it said 100% cotton. So I thought, yeah, actually, that'll be quite nice as a basic top. So let me put it on so we can see what it looks like. And here we are with the top on. So yeah, it's really a very nice little top. I say shortened it, so it's not so much of a tunic that would come down here, which it would do if it was the original length, which will be fine. I might make it like that next time. I might do a view A with the longer sleeve, with it being longer like a tunic. That'll be a bit warmer, I think, but of course it'll have the wider neck, whereas this one's got slightly closer on the neck, but it's got this slot or slit at the front. It makes it easy to get it on and off, which is brilliant. Has these side slits, as I said, which give it a bit more room. So it's really quite a roomy little top, really. I made a medium. I could easily make the large size. That way there'll be more room in there, and I could have it as a slightly baggier top. I might do that with the tunic one, because then it'll be a very easy to wear top. Very sort of summery, really, especially with the short sleeves. So yeah, all in all, it fits really nicely. It sits. Put my arms up and down without any problems, and it's nice on the shoulder. So yeah, all in all, it's a really nice little top. And this material, this cotton, is really, really comfortable. So there you go, you know, a nice basic little top. That'll be great for the summer, or for layering, really, if I want to layer it when it's a bit cooler, like it still is at the moment. But there you go. Yeah, one smart little top, the Kwik Sew 3870. So there you have it. That was my week, I suppose. Not a great deal happening, I think, really. But I did get something done. So I got one item made. Brilliant. I got a new sewing table, which is absolutely... I can't tell you how much a difference that makes, having a good table to work on. It is just so much better. I know it's not big and it's not massive and it's not this lavish thing, but going from a Black & Decker workmate, whatever it is, you know, to an actual table is just so much better. There you go. And of course I got the project for next week for doing the ironing board. That should be some fun, so I will keep you posted as that comes along. But there you go. My week, a little quiet, but I've got things done. Well, if you like this video, please do give it a like. Just, you know, click that button down there. Subscribe, and that way you'll get notifications when my video's coming out, especially like the ironing board video that should be out hopefully soon. Please do comment. I do love your comments, do love reading what you have to say and what you're thinking. And of course, if you want, please comment between yourselves. It's good to have that chat, isn't it? So just left for me to say thank you very much for watching my video. I look forward to seeing my next video. Bye.
Young.